this weekend, the Minecraft movie opens in theaters based off of the popular video game. Should you go check it out, and is it accurate to the game? Let's talk about it. So I just got home from seeing a Minecraft movie, and I have quite a lot of bit of things to say about it. I was somebody who kind of grew up playing the Minecraft games, not as much as a lot of you, but like definitely I have played my fair share of the game, and you know, for the most part, I think it's pretty accurate, but I'm gonna kind of dive into all of that in my movie reviews. So real quick, before we kind of dive in, if you're new here, consider checking out my other movie reviews or trailers to this movie if you kind of want to see how I went into this movie, kind of how I was feeling, and also consider subscribing so you don't miss any other reviews like this one. I do these pretty much every week for every movie that comes out in the theaters, or at least most of them. So let's get started. So the plot of the movie kind of, you know, it starts off with Steve, and he is a guy that lives in the real world, and he doesn't like the way the world is. It's boring. You can't really do anything. So he eventually ends up going to this mine and ends up finding this cube that pretty much takes him to, I think they call it the Overworld, but it's just the Minecraft world, right? Years later, at least I'm pretty sure years later, Jason Momoa's character finds this cube that he left in his apartment. He finds this cube at like some storage locker, like rental like thing. He ends up getting this cube, and he ends up meeting this kid with his sister that just moved into town, and the realtors involved. They just kind of get their whole group kind of together within, like, I'd say like the first 10 to 15 minutes of this movie. From that point, the kid like puts these two things together. It leads them to the mines, and now they are in the Overworld, where the Minecraft world is. They discover that Steve is still in the Nether realm, and now they must fight this evil pig witch to basically save the Minecraft world from being like a wasteland. So the first thing I'll say is, like, if you grew up with the game, you'll probably enjoy this. The acting is not that good aside from like two characters, but it's pretty cringe. Here's the thing. If you go into this movie expecting it to be like laughably bad, like not like bad in like a, oh my God, like this is horrible, but like just like, you know the kind of movie this is. This isn't trying to wow you with its acting skills. It's supposed to be a funny kids goofy movie. That's exactly what it's trying to be, and that's exactly what it accomplishes. But yeah, just know going in that this is primarily for like kids, fans of the game, families, not for like hardcore movie critics. The acting from Jack Black and Jason Momoa is pretty funny. Again, they just kind of play their own little silly role in the movie. It's great. They have a great dynamic together. Not much else needs to be said aside from the fact that it's fun watching them on screen together. And I would actually, it's funny because they reference, you know, maybe making a Minecraft movie too, which I would totally be open to. Because they could definitely explore a lot more. The CGI and design of everything in this movie is actually like really good. Personally, like I know like the real characters in the Minecraft world might not look the best, but I'm talking about like the actual blocks and like design of everything, like the creepers and all that stuff looks, in my eyes, like pretty good. Like I think they spent a lot of budget on just that alone. What I really appreciated probably the most about this movie is that when I was a kid, I always remember like watching movies like this and just being like, wow, like that was made for me. Like, because it's just so jam-packed with cool stuff that kids want to see. Like, I always make this example to the first Spy Kids movie. That first Spy Kids movie is not a great movie, but in the eyes of a kid, it's phenomenal, and I still hold it in high regard, just because, like, as a kid, it was about showing you as much cool stuff as possible. And sometimes, like, there's different movies for different purposes. You want to go watch a high critically acclaimed movie, go watch, like, Dune 2. But then you also have movies like this that just need to be what they are. Probably the funniest thing in this movie is there's a whole storyline bit that they do with a villager that makes its way to the real world, gets hit by Jennifer Coolidge's car, and then ends up, like, going out with Jennifer Coolidge. And by the very end credit of the movie, ends up speaking. It's just weird, and it's really funny. Which kind of leads me into my last point, which is that just most of this movie is just funny. Like, there were times when, like, I audibly laughed, like, things are funny in this movie. They're not always intended to be funny, like, a lot of it was cringe funny, but, you know, for me, that's right up my alley. So I loved like a lot of the jokes. I thought it was just stupid humor. I was like, oh wow, they really went with that? That's stupid. But I kind of liked it because it's Jack Black and Jason Momoa and none of them are taking it seriously. That's the whole point, is that you're not supposed to take it seriously. So if you kind of go into this movie with like, oh, I gotta have everything accurate to the game kind of mindset, then you probably won't enjoy it. But if you just have fun with it and just like let it roam in your mind rent free, you'll probably end up having at least a decent time. Overall, I got exactly what I was expecting from this movie. I saw the trailers, I knew exactly what kind of movie it was gonna be, and that's why I went to go see it. I knew that it would be a fun, it's a Minecraft movie. It was fine. It's exactly what is advertised, and I would totally be okay if they made a sequel to this movie eventually. So let me know what you guys all thought about a Minecraft movie. If you guys plan on checking it out this weekend, you know, with your friends, family, are you a big fan of the games? Let me know all that down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video, Kernels. Peace.